Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It has been a minute since I was able to jump on and make a video. I've got a good reason for that, and that is because, as you might be able to see around me, I don't live in Tennessee anymore. My family and I have picked up and moved to northern Missouri. This is going to be really good for us and pretty good for the channel as well, and I'm about to show you why. I'm not going to show you the inside of the house. We are still working on moving in and it's a disaster. But what I have at this place that I've never had before at any of the previous places that I have lived is I actually have a shop now. This is a 3-car garage, and the 2 car bays with the doors plus the area to the side there is all concrete and enclosed, and I'm going to be making that into a shop, reloading area, all of that. There's also concrete over here in this open part. The very biggest news is that I finally have a place for a 100-yard range. Let me show you. All right, so as you can see behind me, I've got a beautiful Midwest sunset, some wide open area, and down here, I believe is going to be the spot for my range. So this may or may not end up being the final spot for the shooting bench, but I've got a lane down here, and about 150 yards from there is the edge of my property. Now you may be able to see right over in here, there is a deer and turkey shoot house built out of an old wagon right over here. I may or may not use that. There's better spots to set up, I think. But I've got a pretty good lane here. Just got to work out a way to get a berm built down there, and we should have a pretty good time of it. If I go back over here to the edge of my property, I can actually get a little over 200 yards to where I'm going to build the berms. Whether I actually shoot back there much or not, I'm not sure, but that's an option if we want to do some 200-yard testing. We can. And yes, I plan to get back to low development and that sort of thing very soon, because that's really what this channel is all about. I am still working out a place to set up a pistol bay. I've got a couple of options for that. This pasture has a few places. There's this mound right out here that I could expand a little bit and have a pistol bay, or I may just end up, when I build the rifle berm, I may just build a section into it that I can go down there and shoot pistol. But we'll see about that. We're going to be able to have a garden, continue to raise our chickens that I'm sure you guys have seen in the video. Here they are in the chicken coop. There also should be some fairly decent places to hunt on this property, and I'm pretty excited about those. So right down here, got another, what would be a possible shooting lane if there weren't a road right at the end of it. But right here, we have got a pond. The pond is not huge, maybe a half an acre. And it's got quite a bit of brush around it, but there's some clear areas in and behind it. You can kind of see some of those in through the trees. That there's an old hunting blind back there, and the place is covered up with deer tracks. Oh, and there went a cottontail right there. This place is covered up in rabbits, especially right back in here. But I have seen them now on just about every side of the property. They're all over the place. There's a bunch of turkey. Like I said, there's deer sign everywhere. So I'm really excited about getting to hunt this place. I weirdly haven't seen any squirrels yet, but there's a bunch of doves too. So come fall, this is going to be a little bit of a hunting paradise. And I'm really excited about that. And most excited about getting that range set up and getting back into low development videos for the channel. I've got low development for a few more Milsurp rifles coming up. We're also going to be shooting a lot more with the 6.5 Grendel. The next thing I want to do with that is get a varmint hunting load worked up for it with the 85 grain Sierra Varminter, and possibly some other bullets too. I think that 85 grain Varminter has been discontinued, but I've got a couple hundred of them left, so we'll shoot that and maybe a couple of VMAX and see if we can get a good varmint hunting load worked up there, because there's going to be all kinds of opportunities, I think, for coyote hunting, coons, possums, all that sort of stuff, especially since we've already got chickens and we're planning on adding quite a bit more livestock. So chances are we're going to end up with a lot of varmints that need taken out, and that 6.5 Grendel Howa Mini is probably going to be my go-to. I may end up setting the night vision back up on the 6.5 Grendel AR, but I actually don't know what the laws about that in Missouri are yet. I believe it's legal. I know in Tennessee, where I came from, it was not. So I'm gonna have to check and see about the legalities of that. And then we might do some night hunting coming up soon. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. Just thought I'd show you a little bit and give you a heads up on what's to come soon. One of the next videos I'm hoping should be setting up a new reloading bench and getting that all configured. So I hope you'll join us for that one. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all have a good one.